gbà wá gbé ikú ò pa wá. Arákòrò délé olódì, àwọn tí ò fẹ́ ká jọ wáyé rárá. Bàbá ó ṣọ́ mi, oore rẹ̀ yìí ò lákàwé. Láti rákòrò títí dán ọmọ irinṣẹ́, ó ṣọ́ wa àbí kò ṣọ́ ẹ? Títí a fi wá dàgbà lágbà o. Ìgbà tí mo rò iṣẹ́ ìyanu rẹ̀ láyé mi, mo wá rí i pé ó ga púpọ̀. Ìgbà tí mo rò iṣẹ́ ìyanu rẹ̀ láyé mi, mo rí i pé ó ga, mo rí i pé ó ga, ó ga, ó ga, ó bàbá bàbá àbí kò ga ni. Ìgbà tí mo rò mo rí i pé ó ga, mo rí i pé ó ga, mo rí i pé ó ga púpọ̀. Ó ṣé Ọlọ́run, ìwọ ló jẹ́ kéwu ayé fún mi dá. Ìyà tó jẹ mí, ó jẹ́ kó jẹ mí pé ó bàbá ò ṣeun. Àpọ̀mọ́ máa wẹ̀yìn, olùṣègùn fún ni Ọlọ́run ìwọ ni. Ìwọ ló gbé mi ró, ènìyàn ò lè ṣe yíyó àfiwọ́. Ó gbé wa sókè gogoro, òṣùbà rẹ̀ ó bàbá. Èyí ni mo ṣe ṣírò fún títí ọgbọ́n orí mi ò pé. Tiẹ̀ ń kọ́ ìgbà tí mo rò iṣẹ́ ìyanu rẹ̀ láyé mi. Mo rí pé ó ga, mo rí pé ó ga, mo rí pé ó ga bàbá. Alágbádá iná aláwọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ rẹ̀ láyé mi. Mo rí pé ó ga, mo rí pé ó ga, mo rí pé ó ga púpọ̀. Ogun tẹ́nìyàn ń jà lágbà ó pọ̀ jogún ìgbà èwe lọ. Torí ẹni ayé balẹ̀ táyé ò rí mú lógún tó sanra ń dojúkọ. Ìdí táyé fi wá lé ní oyè ayé Ọlọ́run bímọ. Ojú ogun láyé jẹ́ fẹ́ni tó wáyé ò wá ṣe rere. Mo wá ronú jinlẹ̀, àánú rẹ̀ lórí ayé mi. Èmi rí i pé ó ga ògùn pọ̀. Ìgbà tí wọ́n náà rò ó, iṣẹ́ ìyanu rẹ̀ láyé mi. Ó ga, ó ga, ó ga bàbá bàbá mi. Ìgbà tí mo rò ó, iṣẹ́ ìyanu rẹ̀ láyé mi. Mo rí pé ó ga, mo rí pé ó ga, mo rí pé ó ga púpọ̀. Ọlọ́run tó ga, ó wà lókè. Ọlọ́run tó ń bẹ nínú ayé. Ó kéré títí, ó gbanú ènìyàn. Ó wà lọ́ọ̀tún wa, ó wà lósì wa. Àyíká wa gbogbo, ó wà níbẹ̀. Òun lọ́lọ́run abẹ́tínú kára. Láàrin aláwọ̀ dúdú, ó ṣiṣẹ́ lọ. Àyírí ènìyàn, wọ́n ríṣẹ́ rẹ̀. Aláwọ̀ funfun, wọ́n tẹríba fún. Aláìmọ̀kan wá ṣe béèrè wípé. Ta lọ́lọ́run, ta lọ́lọ́run. Àyànfẹ́ ẹ máa dá wọn lóhùn pé. Ibi gbogbo ló wà, ayérayé. Ibi gbogbo ló wà. Ọlọ́run àgbáyé, ibi gbogbo ló
That was just part one. After the break, we'll be back with more Evangelist Tope Alabi.
Okay. Let me teach you some steps. This way. You dance cultural in school now. Ladies, where are you? Are you here? You know, Major last see me. Oh yeah. That's it. Egbega o. Eba mi gbega o. Egbega o. Eba mi gbega o. Ọba tó yí ìgbé ayé mi padà. Eba mi gbega. Òun ló ṣẹ́gun mi dẹ̀. Eba mi gbega o. Egbega o. Eba mi gbega o. Egbega o. Eba mi gbega. Ọba tó yí ìgbé ayé mi padà. Eba mi gbega. Òun ló ṣẹ́gun mi dẹ̀. Eba mi gbega o. Bí mo bá jí lówùrọ̀, màá gbéga. Òwúrọ̀ mi tó Olúwa ni, olùgbé orí mi sókè ni. He's the lifter of my head. Lọ́sàn-án wá yìn Olúwa òwe, máa gbé ọ̀gá. In the afternoon I will praise His name. Tó bá dalẹ̀ máa yìn ọ́ o, tòró òun lolùṣọ́ àgùntàn mi. Nígbàkigbà láyé káyé, máa gbé ọ̀gá o. Ẹgbẹ́ga o. Ẹ bá mi gbéga o. Ẹgbẹ́ga o. Ẹ bá mi gbéga o. Ọba tó yí ìgbé ayé mi padà. Ẹ bá mi gbéga. Òun ló ṣẹ́gun mi lè rí. Ẹ bá mi gbéga o. Mo yìn Olúwa o. Mo gbé ọ̀gá. Ọba tó sọ mí dẹni gíga, tó fẹ́ kó o ṣe lẹ́nu mi. Ó fi bùkún oore kò mí lọ́nà, ó pàdé ewúrà jèrè lórí. Ó wá gbà mí lọ́wọ́ ọ̀tá o, ìgbéga ni Ọlọ́run mi. Oore tó ṣe láyé mi ò àkà ìkàtàn wọlé ọ̀gá o. Ẹgbẹ́ga o, ẹ bá mi gbéga o. Ẹgbẹ́ga o, ẹ bá mi gbéga o. Ọba tó yí ìgbé ayé mi padà, ẹ bá mi gbéga. Òun ló ṣẹ́gun mi lẹ́nu, ẹ bá mi gbéga o.
some noise! Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Evangelist Tope Alabi is still here. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, see, my dear, as I told you, he who laughs last laughs longest. When you came home that evening telling me, Tope Alabi came to our church, Tope Alabi came to our church, she sang, I told you I would do better. She came to your whole church. She came for me now. She came for me. I brought her. This is what we are talking about, influence. Thank you very much. Now that's the pleasant one. Can you imagine what this world is turning to? You try to help people. You try to give people an opportunity. You see how they repay you. I brought your beautiful self to thrill me and my friends. And our neighbors, our noisy neighbors, who we didn't invite, came and started dancing with you. And they started dancing. They were trying to take your space. And here they were again looking at you like thieves. See, the ex is you we're talking to. Can you be more shameless? Do you know what this boy said to me the first time he saw you? He came from a wedding. He went to do one wedding. So he came. Teju, man, I saw Tope Alabi. Man, say it in your words. What did you say? So that it's not like I'm exact. Say the exact words you used to describe her. Do not lie.
It wasn't a wedding about Inde. It wasn't a wedding. Auntie Tope, you know now. It was a birthday. It was a 40th birthday.
What did you say is the point?
You say after me, 40th birthday.
Just say what you said before you leave this place forever.
I said, I hope I'm allowed to say this on national TV.
You will know whether you are allowed or not by the slap you will get. You just go ahead in faith and say what you said to me.
Okay, I said apart from the fact that your voice is absolutely...
You didn't put that part, oh. You are not trying to cut it so that the boundary will not come. He didn't say that part, oh. He didn't say that part. Say it the way you told me. You went straight to the point.
Okay, I said you're very hot.
Very hot. Very hot.
But I think she's hot.
It's very hot.
Thank you, thank you.
You are thanking him.
Abi.
The translation in Yoruba is not good. It means you have temperature. That's the Yoruba translation. And your husband is here.
Oh
Who
God.
calls an evangelist hot? Evangelist, somebody preaching word of God is hot. Let me, unless a perverted minded like you, like Shegun, let me tell you the way my father would say it. My father used to say it in Yoruba. So start practicing for heat. Anyway, so he is such a great fan, a shameless fan, and he has a question he wanted to ask you. He said he must ask the question. So for the first time on my show, I'm ceding my powers of interview to Shegun to ask you this question. So Shegun, ask.
Okay, great. And that's
excited. He didn't even have time to. He didn't even have time to abuse me back. It's like Makoti hello. So Auntie Tope.
And airtime is expensive on TV. Let's just yeah. Remember that 40th birthday that he called the wedding?
Yes.
I noticed that your husband is actually part of your band. He's your manager and he's your husband at the same time. Oh, let's see.
It's because of people like you. If her husband was sitting at home and it wasn't background, if people like you not be calling her hot, will people like you not be calling her hot? And this question, that's the answer to the question.
I know.
Hey!
Whatever.
That's what the answer. I love him to be like that. He's my manager. He's one of the band members. He's my keyboardist. And the most important thing is that he's my husband.
That's very good, though. Look, you need to teach me. I'm trying to integrate my wife into this business as well. How do you, when you are shouting on them, when they, do you get annoyed at the band sometimes when they don't play a particular key? And like, what's wrong with you guys? We rehearse.
No, it's my husband that does that. I don't do that.
That's very good.
I don't go there at all.
I wonder how you would have done it. You these band people, what's wrong with you? All of you, except my husband. All of you.
And at times I do, but I know it's, there's no respect on the stage anyway.
Oh, really?
No respect, nothing like my husband is here and we just correct them just like that.
That's great stuff. That's great
Get
stuff.
the job done.
That's great stuff. You both look very fresh. You both look very good. He looks like a young man. and all that. This is my question for that. How long have you been married?
13 years.
What? 13. Okay, so here's what I want to know. At what point during this your journey to stardom did he meet you? Were you a star already when he met you?
No. He works in the studio as a studio engineer.
Okay.
And I'm a theater girl then. I was a theater girl. I do soundtracks for home movies, Yoruba home movies, home video. And that's where we met. We met in 1995. That's how the whole thing just started. I like him. He's my guy.
No, you for not like him. You for not? Like, okay, so
anytime I'm not in the studio or anytime I don't come for the soundtrack and he sees my people over there, he will ask them, where's Auntie Tope? Because he used to call me Auntie Tope then. Okay. So where's Auntie Tope?
And if you respect, that's what I say. Familiarity breeds contempt. So when you were, before she was Auntie Tope, but now she's what?
She's Choice.
Choice. The nicknames that people give yourself, I don't understand. Do you know that it's going to change? Do you know that the moment he becomes a billionaire, you will change? What do you call him now?
I call him Choice now.
You call him Choice. Do you know that the moment he becomes a billionaire, you will change?
You
won't call him Choice anything.
I'm not sure.
You call him Daddy Wa.
Daddy Wa.
Yes. Our daddy. Our daddy.
I cannot. I'm sorry, I cannot call him my daddy. Daddy Bao. I know my daddy now.
So you mean all those husbands and wives that call themselves daddy, mommy?
Daddy, mommy, they are pastors and pastor missus.
Okay.
So even daddy will call mommy, mommy.
Okay, so as long as it goes both sides.
But we are not. It actually is our GO in this ministry. He's
the general overseer.
He's the general overseer.
Oh, grace. So
then we don't call him daddy. No, even my band boys don't call him daddy. They call him uncle. And they call me auntie. That's all.
Okay, Uncle Choice.
No, not Uncle Choice. So you are not allowed to call that name.
Excuse me. Have you lost your mind? She calls her husband Choice.
My choice.
You want to go and meet
my own choice.
Her
not
choice.
Your own
Is it your choice? You have a problem with this boy.
I don't mind him.
So,
don't mind him.
Her choice is your choice now.
This is my air conditioner. It's not my fan. It's more than a fan. It's my air conditioner.
The thing is, I'm impressed by this, and this is what people need to know about their lives. Apparently, what you do in the first place is gospel music. This is what you do, but your fame and your acceptance by people is such that you have transcended that. You're playing at birthdays, you're playing at weddings, you're playing for people who are not even Christian and all that. How has that been?
What I know is that anybody that invited Tope Alabi for any program, occasion, then you are a child of God.
That means you like the music already.
You like the music. Anybody that likes my music must be a child of God. Or wants to be a child of God.
Yes, you are right, because there are two. A child of God or wants to be a child of God. I am the first one, a child of God. That's the second one. Wants to be a child of God. You are not lost yet. You still want to be. Okay, so they say it's not proper to ask a lady her age. Yeah, so I can't ask you. All right. So Shegun, ask her what her age is.
And that's all you do.
Ask her now.
And he wants to know how old you are.
I'll be 43 by October.
What? 43. That's great.
And I want to say this shamelessly on national TV. You are exactly what I want my wife to look at 43. I think you're that hot. I think you're that.
Excuse me, oh shameless flirter. Shebi, you have to find the wife first. We are still looking into your ministry.
Coming soon, man. Coming soon. What do you know? Coming soon.
It's very dry. There's nothing you can say. Àmín nídà.
Láti rí aya rere.
Àmín.
Eléyìí tí ó jẹ́ ìhà egungun rẹ.
Àmín.
Jésù Olúwa wa.
Àmín.
Àmín.
My friend, you have to do Thanksgiving for this prayer. Okay, great. My final question before I let you go, because the time on TV goes like that. I want to know. Now, your album that I heard, this was how I heard about you. I'm usually the last person to know what music is raining per time. I'm always involved in this show, editing and all that. So I called one person one day, and he didn't answer his phone, but the ringtone was playing. You know when you call people and you hear those tones. So what I said, so, yeah, that's how I sing it. That's how I sing it. No, that's how I sing it.
It's not if you have the voice, but you are voicing.
I'm voicing. So, he didn't answer the phone, luckily for me. So I was forced to call him back again. By the time I was calling the third time, I'm like, that's wonderful. Who? So he said, Tope Alabi. So I went to buy the disc here. And I mean, the songs were just wonderful. I love every song from track 1 to track 7. In fact, I usually stop around the Angeli mio. I love that song. It's just such a beautiful, if I had the time, I'd have you play track 1 through track, I think it's 8. All the way to the bang bottom of dengue guinea. Agwalole mo bito mi arsi. Anyway, so my thinking is this. Usually when you find artists pack songs back to back in one album, they usually don't find something to sing the next album. You seem to be a bit of an exception to that. Were you ever afraid that this could be the case? 8 tracks, when you have 8 tracks that are just hits, are you ever afraid that, will I ever be able to do it again?
No. Not for once.
Why?
The thing is just that I don't compose.
You don't compose?
I don't compose. I listen to the Holy Spirit. Mm-hmm. I want him to tell me everything. My husband will take me and you go and drop me somewhere for 5, 6, 7 days. I'll be there praying, then listening to God.
Oh. Wow. Your husband takes you, you go somewhere for 5, 6, 7 days. He comes back home?
Yes, he will come back home.
Oh, you'll be there?
Hey, I'll be there.
Babe, let's do that. Let me take you somewhere for some 5, 6, 7 days. I will come back home, then I'll come back and get you.
So what does she want to go and get there?
She'll be inspired.
Okay.
By the time she's coming back. Look, I know I say this a lot on the show, but I literally could talk to you for the next 15 minutes because I have a question about every track on that album that I like. For example, I was too sure that this song, I think it was track 5, you were listening to Galala when you were listening to Dashoki when you composed that song. That song is very galalicious. The way, you have to know that song now. The way you compose, Ọlọ́run banga, Ọlọ́run gborogodo, Ọlọ́run bibiti, Ọlọ́run banga, Ọlọ́run jongo, Ọlọ́run banga, Ọlọ́run.
Yeah. Ọba Ọlọ́run ńlá ni. Èèwọ̀ ni gbogbo ayé ń pè ní bàbá. Áńgẹ́lì ń wọlé fún lọ́run. Iṣẹ́ ọwọ́ rẹ̀ yìn. Kò ti tóbi tó kò ṣe fẹnu sọ. Ó jókòó lórí obìnrin ayé. Iṣẹ́ ńlá ni iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ àtóbi jù. Ẹni ńlá ni ọ̀tá yìn púpọ̀. Gbéga ènìyàn gbéga. Ọlọ́run gbàǹgbé. Ọlọ́run gbèrègbèdè. Ọlọ́run rí ibi tí. Ọlọ́run kànjọ.
Rẹ́dẹ̀ndé. Brilliant stuff. Thank you so much for being here. See, there are a few artists that come here and I tell them they'll have to come back. Usually it's artists who are established and have too many songs so that we could not listen to everything. One of them is King Sunny Ade, who's been here, Ebenezer Obey, who's been here, Orlando Julius, K1 The Ultimate, Adewale Ayuba, Sashino Peter, as you know. And all of a sudden, as younger than them as you are, you seem to have entered the realm of those who have a lot of songs to sing, a lot of recognized songs to sing, and that is so great. So,
glory be to God.
So you'd have to come back. Before I present you with our picture from QF, there was some guy who was doing some crazy dancing to your music. You could not see him from where you were performing, but my eye saw him all the way to the back of this hall.
I saw him.
You saw him?
I was looking at him.
He was really, what's his name? Sahid or what's it? David, come forward. Put your hands together for David. David, come forward. David. Just make a beeline. through the audience. Just make a beeline through the audience. Yeah, this is where I get into my ajebo mode. A beeline is a zigzag like bees make when they fly. So just make a beeline through the audience. You know, David, thank you very much. David, you know, we usually tell people that we have prizes for them, but they never believe. So David, just come here, sit where Shegun is sitting. Shegun, get out. Leave.
Wow.
David, please. All right, Shegun, please be kind enough and help us just grab that. David, you know, we tell people all the time we have prizes for them. They never believe us and all that. But you were really dancing to our music. You know, you were wearing your coat and all that, but you baraje, you shamelessly just did it. And that's great. That's why you're David. Ooh. You dance like David. You dance like David dance. That's what I like. All right, Tope, before you go, we have our picture. As you know, we always give all our guests to come on the show. It's from our partners, Course Photography, QF. That's Leke Adenoga. And we'd like to present that picture to you. And usually, my usher is on time today. She's never on time. But that's how much you have excited her. And I just don't want to present it to you alone. Where's your husband, please? Mr. Alabi, where are you? Band manager, please come forward. We've spoken about you. Oh, you don't want them to see your face. Oh, great stuff. He's that humble. He doesn't want them to see his face and all that. Well, Mr. Alabi is at the back there. You think they are not going to see your face. By the time we edit this in the studio, we are going to take your shot and paste it as if you are not all over the place before. Here's a beautiful picture of you with us. Well, you can't see, but you should be clapping, actually. But boy, I'm fine, no. No, Madam C. Madam C, tell me what you think. No, not you, Madam. You that chose Dapo Macaulay over me. Come and see. Come and see what the Lord has done. Come and see what the Lord has done. See your mother. Fly once went and now you chose Dapo over me. So you see now. And Tope, thank you very much for coming. God bless you. And I hope we'll have you back again. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Oh, you want to hear one more song? You want to hear? All right, wait. I'll play her CD for you. Just wait.